Congratulations.
Thanks.
The greatest act of all time.
I don't think it's that. I don't know what it's greatest act
The greatest
now?
act of all. No, the greatest act in the world right now. There we go.
Something like that.
And how does that feel?
It's a bit silly. What'd you say? I don't know. It's weird. Actually, it's like greatest act is really, really humbling because there's loads of great acts. There's not many great bands. So there's great bands, but they're a bit smaller than us. Idols. What are they called? Fontaines DC? Fontaines DC? I love those bands, but they're not as big as us. So we get next to like Stormzy and all that kind of stuff, which is amazing, but just trying our best, mate.
But when you're written about, you are like probably the greatest band in the world right now, probably the biggest band in the world.
Well, we probably
right
are the greatest band in the world right now,
Yeah.
but being the greatest act, like I said, is means more to me because bands are kind of dead, really, you know, like, or at least like 4 white guys with guitars being the zeitgeist is not where we are, so it's nice.
But you're having fun.
I'm having fun. Sorry, I don't mean to get down on the
I
award.
know.
I'm buzzing. We're having a great time. So yeah, we're really excited, and you know, we just make music that really excites us. So it's really humbling to be celebrated.
And lots of great people to chat to tonight.
Yeah, I've been with Bobby Gillespie after night, so that's been pretty serious for me. I mean, Mary Chain, and that guy was in Mary Chain, Jesus Mary Chain, and Primal Scream at the same time. So it doesn't get much cooler than that, really.
And was that the first time you'd met?
I bumped into him in Ladbroke Grove once, but we were buying antiques, so we left each other alone. But this is the first time we proper hung out, yeah.
What antiques were you buying?
What was I buying? I was doing a lot of drugs at the time, so I was kind of turning my house into like Mrs. Havisham's kind of den. I've since changed and moved to a different house.
Not taking any of the trinkets.
No,
with
I
you?
left them there.
Yeah.
It's for another poor person to live in.
I really admire what you're doing with Greta Thunberg.
Yeah, I admire her.
Well, yeah, and obviously you have a huge platform right now, being the biggest band, so you're letting her sort of put
well,
a
yeah, I
message
mean,
out.
it was kind of like, she's one of the main only people that really inspire us, and also, like, I think that having her informally in pop culture was really important if we could help that. A song, a thing, you know, not just being like, oh, I like Greta Thunberg. So, we, like I said, she's a force of nature. You know, we're incredibly proud to be associated with her, you know.
So will she be coming on stage with you in various places?
She won't be coming on tour with us,
No.
but I'm sure there'll be a moment where we get together.
What have you got planned for the rest of the night?
What have I got planned for the rest of the night?
Yes. There's the
Ross
cue.
is presenting the award. I think I'm going to be looking after Ross. I'm looking after him.
Looking after Ross.
Exactly, yeah.
I can't do. I'm not in the mic.
Right.
So
That's
is it
what
gonna
I'm
be a
doing,
big
looking
night?
after him.
Yeah, big night then tonight.
Yeah, big night. I'm
Yeah.
sober as a judge.
Are you?
Well, I just am in general.
You are nowadays.
Ross, not so much.
No.
So, but it's his
Is
night.
it hard
innit?
coming to something like this and staying like sober?
It is when Suggs is around.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's all right.